Hi, I'm Chris, and this happy little guy is Teddy, and together we are Our Time to RV. A few years ago, we downsized from a 3-slide, 35-foot fifth wheel to a 20-foot slide-in truck camper, and now have the flexibility to travel any place our 2016 Dodge Ram 3500 dually can take us. We love the outdoors and tend to gravitate to the state parks, national parks, Corps of Engineer locations, and boondocking sites, but do occasionally visit the private parks. We hope you enjoy the content. If so, please like and subscribe to our channel, then leave a comment telling us what you think. Thanks for watching. Teddy and I just arrived here not too long ago and got set up, and here is Vicksburg, which is a boondocking site, BLM location, actually about 30 miles east of Quartzsite. There is a mining area just up the road. We are kind of by ourselves, not too far away as 2 other rigs in maybe 200 or 300 yards. But we're enjoying the little bit of time left before the sun goes down there. I'll show you around here in a little bit. We left a Patreon meet and greet this morning. Ran an errand around the Phoenix area. Stopped in Buckeye to get some groceries, and then just got here relaxing with a glass of wine, and I'll show you around here. Oh, by the way, Patreon meet and greet was, the YouTube channel was one AdVANture at a time. And this is my first meet and greet, and they're really great people. They do some good work. If you like boondocking, it's a good channel to check out. So this is our site here. There's a mine, probably about a half mile up the road here. But not a lot of activity. And then the closest people, and this is on a 2.5 zoom, by the way, are right there. I'd say they're 250 yards away, give or take. Most of the activity here at Vicksburg is on the far side of these little knolls here. In fact, you can see somebody up there just walking around. And this is our site here. It's very peaceful here. I like this place. Decent amount of hiking to do. It's a little windy, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. We'll see. That's it. We'll take you along our hikes and show you around a little bit more tomorrow. By the way, I should add that it's 81 degrees here. We are at about 1,500 foot of elevation where we came from. Just east of Superior, Arizona, was at a Forest Service campground, which was Oak Flat, and we were at about just under 4,000 feet there. So it was a little cooler, but it was definitely a nice location, and at least it was for us and the get-together we had, and we had a blast at the meet and greet, and we'll definitely do it again. It's a little windy here on our first morning in Vicksburg. The sun's coming up. Looks like we might have a couple clouds today. This is another location that I find that there's a lot of wide open space. Not a lot of campers out here. This is definitely where some mining has been done. It still is active as well too. We can hear some vehicles around, but it's not very bothersome at all. This is a look of the main road that comes into Vicksburg here, and then off to the side here, one of the tertiary roads that goes back into the camping areas. It's easy access for any size rig for sure, regardless. So we oftentimes find very large fifth wheels, Class A's out here. Really, units of all sizes. There's some green beans in the solar oven, and Teddy's just out stretching his legs, and we're gonna enjoy the day today. Teddy and I are up early, taking our morning walk, and we're just up the road past the aggregate plant, often referred to as a mine, but I understand from talking to someone yesterday that it's where the county stores, processes, and keeps all the aggregate they need for various things such as road building, so on and so forth. So we're just past it. We're continuing back up into some of the foothills around this Vicksburg BLM area. This is a really popular place for ATVs, although in all the times I've been here, I've never found them to be bothersome at all. There's so much space here, and there's a very good trail system for the ATVs to run. Talking to an old guy yesterday, said there's many miles out here for people to take up into the hills here and explore. As far as the camping is concerned, the ground, if you're familiar with Quartzsite, is very much like that. The big difference is that this is much less popular than Quartzsite, which is the reason I like it, because there's not a lot of people out here. It's very quiet. Although at Quartzsite, at least there are some stores that you can go and pick some things up at. Need to be prepared out here. There's not much. You've got to drive some distance in order to get to a store.
While we're here, I hope that we're going to get up to some of these mine shafts up here. There's one right there. Just up on the other side of this knoll here. So we're going to cross over this little gulch here, connect up to the trail, and head on back. Grab a cup of coffee and relax. We're continuing our hiking here at Vicksburg BLM. As you can see, the sun's just coming up over the mountains behind us. I don't know how many square miles of property there is here, but there can't be more than a dozen campers overall here within several square miles of property. If you like ATVs, off-road vehicles, there's a lot of trails here for you. There's the sun coming up.
I had to voice over the audio as the wind was howling, and it affected too much of the audio that was captured at the time. This is a high point up behind some of the small peaks behind the BLM area which we are camping. This morning we made it on our hike to the objective that we were searching for, that I referred to in an earlier clip, to make it to some of the remnants of the mining operations we saw off in the distance. This is an abandoned mine shaft of sorts. Then above there's some sort of platform that looks like it served as a foundation to a structure.
Down below the structure now, and it looks as it was used for loading of some sort. Whatever product was that they were getting out of here. I don't know if it was copper or just other forms of aggregate. But we're almost 2 miles into our hike, and we're going to head back. This is a first. I did banana walnut bread in the solar oven this morning. And so this is the final product here. And it looks really good. I'm really happy with it. And so we're going to add this to the list. It's a beautiful morning. Teddy and I are out here early in the morning. We're still in Vicksburg, and we usually get out here by 7:15, give or take. And if you do, there's nobody on these roads that you need to worry about leaving your dog out. In fact, if this area here is, let's say, 4 square miles approximately, I'll bet there can't be more than a dozen campers here in total. Very little traffic in and out, and the ATV traffic is relatively low, even though it's a prime spot for ATV traffic. Most of them actually travel up into the hills behind us. So once people come in, they go out this road here, and there's I wouldn't say they're staging areas, but I have seen people congregate and collect back there. But oftentimes they'll take the main road up past the pit, up into the mountains. So you don't have to worry too much about ATV traffic. Right, Teddy? Come on, bub. Good boy. But this gives you an idea of what the access is, how easy it is to travel in any size rig. And even these tertiary roads where you actually get back up into the areas where people camp, they're fairly well worn in as well too. They're not nearly as wide and not maintained, but given the traffic they get, you can see here, give you a view of this here. It's very easy to travel this in any vehicle, passenger vehicle, fifth wheel, Class A, whatever. Right, Teddy?